Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals. Welcome back to my channel. So I've got a Junk Journal with Me episode here. It's a bit different because I'm working in a completely new journal. This one is the journal that I'm recording all of the journals that I own from other people. I believe I would have done a flip through of this already on my channel where I talked about this journal and just introduced the concept behind it and how I'm using it, what I'm doing with it, why I'm using it, that kind of thing. So I'll link that flip through below if you want to check it out. But basically, yeah, I'm going to show you what I kind of do on a page to document a journal. So here's my next blank page. I've got all my bits and pieces here. This is a journal that I want to document from Natural World Journals, who I discovered on Etsy. And this is the journal. Isn't it beautiful? The Flower Fairy Journal. I love it. I love the purple/blue flowers, the fabric, and that fairy image just won me over. And it says Bluebell and it says journal. Everything about it I love. So when I saw that, I actually bought that in August. So a long time ago, but I bought it at the end of August for my birthday present. So every year I now buy myself a journal for my birthday and for Christmas. Now the lovely lady, she even sent me an extra little gift, this mini journal too. So that was so sweet, and she had wrapped both of them. The big one she wrapped in that colourful paper, the small one she wrapped in that white paper, and yeah, I didn't let her know it was my birthday present or anything, but it really felt like when I opened the package that I was opening a birthday present. So that was really, really nice. So I'm just going to cut off some of this paper of the packaging to remind me of that idea that it was a birthday present and how it really felt like a birthday present, like opening one. And I'll get the packaging of the other one as well and document the other gift that she gave. And what else do I have here? So I've got, I pulled out a piece of ephemera from the journal, this pansy picture with the flower fairy, so I thought that's representative of the journal itself. So when I'm choosing ephemera and pieces to document the journal, I'm looking for pieces that either, stand out to me as beautiful or that I really love, my favorite pieces, or I'm also looking for pieces that represent the journal and what it is. So since it's a flower fairy journal, it was good that I could use that piece of ephemera to represent the flower fairy theme. And then these two pages here that you see, it's kind of that vintage ledger style page. Love it. Cream with those lines and the writing. Love, 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 love it. Some of my favorite paper, the ledger paper, vintage ledger paper. And I actually just took that out of the little notebook to represent that too. So I've got the flower fairy piece that represents the big journal and those ledger paper pieces to represent the notebook. And then all I'm doing is kind of figuring out where do I lay things out so that it all fits on the page and looks aesthetically pleasing to my eye. Sometimes I can't always get it to work. And I will just chuck everything on that I want to chuck on no matter what it looks like, because the aim is just to document the journal, document the memory, and just put all these things on the page. So it might look a bit cluttered, it might look a bit busy and not all that aesthetically pleasing to the eye, but I just do it anyway because it's about each piece, what it represents, the meaning behind it and that kind of thing. So yeah, now I will just glue everything down. I haven't taken a photo of the cover of the journal yet, so I haven't printed that out ready to be able to stick on this page yet, but that's okay. I just leave a blank space knowing that I will want to stick the picture on, and then I will later on go ahead and take a photo, print it out, cut it out and stick it onto the blank space. And I'm also conscious of leaving another bit of blank space somewhere on the page to do my journaling, so to write the details of the journal. I usually document the name of the journal, who I got it from, how much it cost, why I got it, how I'm going to be using it, and any other thoughts. So sometimes I leave quite a lot of journaling space if the journal had, I don't know, a lot of sentimental meaning behind it, or there was a story behind it, then I'll write, the whole story. So some pages I'll just annotate, and other pages I might actually, journal a full story. It just depends on the page and just depends on the journal. So, just sticking this piece down here. And while I do that, just wondering, do you guys have a journal where you document all the journals that you own? Or how do you do that? Or do you not even bother? I kind of like the idea because, I don't know, journals are so special, and I love journals so much. And if I'm going to, buy a journal from someone, it means that I really, really like it, that there's a story behind it, there's a meaning behind it. So it kind of feels important to me to document that, like with a whole separate journal. Originally, I was kind of documenting it in my, yearly journals or just my normal daily journals. And whenever I got a journal, I would document it on the page. But to have a specific journal dedicated to these journals that I own, I feel like it gives it more meaning, more weight, so that I can pick up this journal regularly and go, oh yeah, there was that journal, and there was that journal, and that's the story behind that one, and that one's so special, and that one means a lot, and all that kind of thing, rather than having it randomly spread out in all my journals. And if I want to find that memory, it's like, which journal is that in? And flipping through pages, where is it? Whereas having this journal dedicated to it, it's much easier to find it and celebrate and appreciate and admire all of these journals. So yeah, everything's stuck down now, and I think I grab a pen. Yep. Okay, cool. I grab a pen and I just, in that blank space that I left for journaling, write the details of the journal. So yeah, the name of the Etsy shop and all that kind of stuff. There is a blank white space in the bottom right hand corner as well. So what I ended up doing off camera, I thought I could leave that blank space, but it's just crying out for something else. So I actually cut off some of the information from the paperwork that the lady sent with the journal. So she printed off the order and sent it with the journal. So it had her little logo and her shop name, and also her note. So that was kind of cool that I could put her note on the page. And that's what I do as well often with the other journals. So if someone sends a journal to me, whether I buy it or whether they gift it, they might send me a note just either saying, I don't know, thank you for your order, or I wanted to send you this journal, and I will put that note on the page as well. I couldn't do it all the time in this journal because I had already documented the journals in my daily catch-all or my yearly journals, but yeah, so that's the space where I'm going to put the photo of the journal, and I think that's all. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.